Hello everyone, I am B. Tripathy. I do welcome you on behalf of K.B.M classes. Today we are going to discuss about the compound sentence. Sentences in which two or more independent clauses are joined by coordinators are called compound sentences. Sentences in which two or more sentences are joined by coordinators, they are called the compound sentence. For example, Rama ran very fast and got the prize. Look at this example, look at the sentence. This sentence consists of two simple sentences. If we are breaking the sentence, it will be Rama ran very fast Rama got the prize. Rama ran very fast and got the prize. If we are breaking the sentence, it will be two simple sentences. Rama ran very fast, Rama got the prize. And each of the sentence is an independent clause because Rama ran very fast. This sentence conveys a complete meaning. This sentence gives us a complete meaning or a complete sense. This sentence does not depend upon another clause. Rama got the prize. It is also a simple sentence. It is also an independent clause because it is not depending upon other clauses. When these two sentences are joined together by the coordinator and, Rama ran very fast and got the prize. Now we are joining these two sentences by the help of and. Here and is the coordinator and it becomes a compound sentence. Rama ran very fast and got the prize. So in compound sentence, two simple sentences or two independent clauses are joined by coordinator. These are called also coordinating clauses, conjunctions or coordinators. They are also called coordinating conjunctions. Let us analyze another example. Ashok is very smart but not intelligent. Look at the example. Ashok is very smart but not intelligent. If we are breaking this sentence, it will be two simple sentences. Ashok is very smart and Ashok is not intelligent. Ashok is very smart. This sentence conveys a particular meaning. It is not depending upon Ashok is not intelligent. Ashok is very smart. It gives us a complete meaning or complete sense. It is defining, this sentence is defining that Ashok is very smart. It is not depending upon other clauses. So it is an independent clause. The second one is Ashok is not intelligent. This sentence is also a simple sentence, and this sentence is not depending upon other clauses. So it is also an independent clause. Ashok is not intelligent. It also gives us a complete meaning. When we are joining these two sentences into one sentence, it becomes Ashok is very smart but not intelligent. So here these two independent clauses or these two simple sentences are joined by but. Here but is coordinating conjunction. We can also call it conjunction, we can call it coordinating conjunction, we can also call it coordinator, we can also call it coordinating clauses. So when two simple sentences or two independent clauses are joined by coordinator or coordinating clauses or conjunctions called the compound sentence. So in the compound sentence, we are joining two simple sentences by the help of coordinating clauses. Coordinating clauses are also known as coordinators, coordinating conjunctions or conjunctions. So there are a number of coordinators in English grammar, such as, or for example, coordinators. Or coordinating clauses, coordinating clauses or conjunctions. Or coordinating conjunctions. There are a number of conjunctions or coordinators in English language. For example, or, but, and, either or, neither nor, neither nor, both and, nevertheless, otherwise, and so many, etc. There are a number of coordinators in English grammar. For example, or, but, and, either or, neither nor, both and, nevertheless, otherwise. There are a number of conjunctions. So if we summarize, compound sentence consists of two simple sentences or one main clause and one or more independent clauses. All the clauses in the compound sentences are independent. They convey the meaning properly and they are standing by their own. They are not depending upon other clauses. And when simple sentences or independent clauses are joined by conjunctions, they are known as the compound sentence. So now we will discuss about the complex sentence. Simply or generally, a complex sentence consists of a main clause, and one or more subordinate clauses. A complex sentence consists of a main clause with another subordinating clause or clauses. For example, they returned home when it was raining. For example, they returned home when it was raining. Look at the sentence. This sentence consists of two clauses. They returned home. This is one clause. When it was raining, it is another clause. Here you look that they returned home. It expresses, this clause expresses a full meaning. It is standing by its own. It is standing by its own. But the clause, when it was raining, it cannot stand by its own. It will express the full meaning when it is depending upon this clause. When it was raining, it cannot stand by its own as a sentence. It will express its full meaning when this clause is depending upon they returned home. It cannot stand by its own as a sentence. It will express its complete meaning when this clause, when it was raining, this clause will depend upon the clause they returned home. So here they returned home is independent clause. Because it is not depending upon other clauses in this sentence. Independent clause is also known as principal clause. Independent clause is also known as main clause. Main clause. As this clause, when it was raining, it is depending upon the other clause of this sentence, they returned home. It is known as dependent clause. Dependent clause is also known as subordinate clause. Subordinate clause. And subordinate clause is of three types in English grammar. Noun clause, relative clause, so subordinate clause is divided into three types. The first one is noun clause, the second one is relative clause, the third one is adverb clause. So a complex sentence consists of a main clause, they returned home, and a subordinate clause or more than one subordinate clause when it was raining. Main clause is also known as principal clause or independent clause, and subordinate clause is also known as dependent clause, and subordinate clause is divided into three types. For example, noun clause, relative clause and adverb clause. Generally, a complex sentence is a sentence which consists of a main clause with a subordinate clause or more than one subordinate clauses. It's called a complex sentence. So, a sentence which consists of a main clause and one or more subordinate clauses is known as a complex sentence. Main clause is also known as independent clause or principal clause, and subordinate clause is known as dependent clause. There are three types of subordinate clause. The first one is noun clause, the second one is a relative clause, and the third one is adverb clause. So a sentence which consists of a main clause and one or more subordinate clauses is called the complex sentence. So if we will put a diagram on the entire concept of the sentence, it will be like this. It is the diagram, the sentence. Sentence is divided into two types: simple and multiple. Simple sentence has one clause, and this one clause is main clause. Or independent clause. Or principal clause. The concept of sentence, if we are putting the entire concept into one diagram, it will be easier for you to understand. Sentence is divided into two types: simple and multiple. Simple sentence has one clause, or we can say it is the main clause, or it is the independent clause, or it is the principal clause. Simple sentence is further divided into four types: declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. Multiple sentence is divided into two groups: compound sentence and complex sentence. So compound sentence has two clauses or more than two clauses: main clause plus one or more coordinating clauses. Main clause plus one or more coordinating clauses. And complex sentence consists of main clause plus one or more subordinate clauses. So English sentence has been divided into two groups: simple and multiple. Simple sentence has one clause. Simple sentence is divided into four types: declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. Multiple sentence is divided into two types: compound sentence and complex sentence. Compound sentence has one main clause with another coordinating clauses, and complex sentence consists of one main clause with one or more subordinating clauses. So the concept of English sentence is completely over. Today we discuss about the compound sentence and the complex sentence. In the next class we will discuss about parts of speech. In the next class we will discuss about parts of speech like noun, pronoun, adjective and verb. So today I am concluding my lecture here. Thank you all. See you again in the next lecture.